7 years ago, I was single with no kids. And now I'm waking up super early to go on a surprise Starbucks run for my wife and all her kids. Thank you very much. Thank you. 7 years ago, my coffee used to only cost like $3, and now it costs about 45. 45 on a good day. But 7 years ago, I was single with no kids and I had no major responsibilities. I was only responsible for myself. Now I'm married with 4 stepkids, and my wife and I had 1 kid together. So I'm going to be very vulnerable with you right now, and I'm going to speak to all the step parents, stepmoms, stepdads, and anybody who's just considering being with somebody who have kids and baby dads.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
You have to be mature. You have to think logically and understand that you have to take other people's perspective and put it into consideration.
Do you know what this sounds to me? This sounds like someone, a man, who realized he made a bad choice, a wrong choice of becoming a stepdad. Now, because misery loves company, he's on social media trying to find a group of other men who are in the same situation to feel better about himself. Because if other men who are in the same situation he is in, validate what he's saying, he'll feel like he made the right choice. Because the money he's spending on kids that don't belong to him, that's money he could have been saving to spend on his own kids. Because those kids have their own dads or dad. So those dads should be taking off those kids, taking off their own kids, and save your money for your own kids. Because the money you spend on kids that don't belong to you, it takes away from your own kids. But he's here trying to recruit more guys to be stepfathers. Unless he has a list of 10 things that the man benefits from being a stepdad and taking care of kids that belong to him, he's just looking for other men to recruit to be in misery like him.
If she's co-parenting, you gotta let her co-parent. If she needs to talk to her baby daddy in regards to a decision that needs to be made about their kid, you sit back and shut up.
Jeez! Jesus Christ.
Do not expect to be a part of a step family and think that you can run that family however it is you want.
But that's the thing, and that's why guys don't want to be stepdads, because they have all the responsibility without authority. So you're telling me I'm paying school fees for these kids, buying food for them, putting a roof over their head, while the real dad isn't doing nothing, and then I can't have a say in how they live their lives? So I'm just here to provide and protect, but I can't have a choice or a decision, or I can't say anything in how they live their lives? Like, how does that benefit any man? Why not do all those things for my own kids? Why do those things for kids that don't belong to me? And that's where most guys are saying is, listen, I could be a stepdad if you give me 10 reasons that benefit me. But you're telling me to do all these things, provide and protect, and I should just shut up and deal with the baby daddy drama? Because then they also have to watch out for the fact that the baby daddy may not like the fact that the guy is interacting with their kids. Some kids don't even respect stepdads. They're going to be like, you can't tell me what to do, you're not my dad. And then you have to argue with them and all this. It's like, why should you put yourself through that as a man?
You have to understand that you're entering a family where one of the parents has had to take care of the kids all by themselves, and for you to go in there and tell them what to do, you're mistaken. My 4', 11-inch wife, who had 4 children, was afraid to let men around her kids. Her oldest child at the time, when I started dating her, was 10 years old. So for 10 years, she's been taking care of kids. No man to tell her what to do, what to say, how to do things. It was all her. I couldn't enter that woman's life and say, I need you to discipline your kids this way. While I'm working, you need to clean the house and have dinner ready for me when I get home. I don't want you talking to the other kid's parent. Now, I'm going to tell you the secret and a mentality that you need to have when you're entering a step family.
No. Before you tell people the secrets of being a stepdad, at least you being the stepdad, give us the reasons, the advantages, the benefits. Because it's a relationship. If we're going to be honest, in a relationship, you give and you take. So give us the benefits of taking care of someone else's kids, especially when that person is alive. We're not speaking on situations where those kids lost their dad. We're talking about a situation where the dad is alive, healthy, and breathing. Give us advantages. Before you tell men to be stepfathers, give them advantages of benefits, why they should do it, why they shouldn't choose a woman with no kids, why they should use the money to take care of another man's kids. That's the money, yet that's the money they could save for their own kids, college tuition. He's looking to recruit more guys to be stepfathers, to be in the same situation he's in, because clearly he's not happy. He only made this video because there have been so many videos of telling men not to be stepfathers. But because he put himself in a situation where he has to take care of someone else's kids, he's trying to fight back and show that it's all going nice and well, and it's not.
You 100% have to be humble all the time.
No.
What do I mean by that? Take your pride and throw it away. All you have to do is love that person and contribute on top of what they already have.
Wow.
For any man out there saying, I can't do that, that's not masculine, bro, you better leave that woman alone and stay the hell away.
I mean, that's fair. At least I agree with the last part, because he told men what they should do, but he didn't tell them why they should do it and what benefits. Like, give me 10 benefits a man gets from taking care of kids that don't belong to him. And I'll give you one reason why they shouldn't. Because the money they're spending on those kids could be used to take care of their own kids. Because for every dollar he spends on kids that don't belong to him, that's a dollar he's taking away from his own kid. Because now he's going to tell his own kid that, hey, listen, daddy can't buy you ABCD because daddy has to provide for other kids. So you're telling a man to provide and protect kids that don't belong to him, but then the man, the real dad, their biological dad, can come into the house and make rules, yet he doesn't contribute? Like, what kind of deal is that? Like, which man is going to go for that deal? Now, seriously, which man is going to take that deal? So shout out to you guys who are stepdads. I mean, I don't know why you did it. That's on you, but please don't try to recruit more guys to make the decisions that you made. Unless you're willing to give guys a list of benefits they get from being stepdads. I mean, it is what it is, but please, don't try to, to attack, to shame men into becoming stepfathers. And it goes both ways. Women shouldn't also be shamed into become stepmothers, but we don't usually see that. And women are not even required to provide for kids that don't belong to them. Still, the single dad still has to provide for his own kids at the end of the day. But what do you guys think about that?